Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. Memorised it yesterday.
Okay. What do you mean you memorised it?
Well, I bungled a few of my lines yesterday, so I've memorised it for today.
No, it's new. It's different news today.
I got it. I'll improvise.
No, don't improvise. Just read what's on the fucking paper.
Yeah.
What? We're on?
Good evening and welcome to Jam News. I'm Jack Russell.
And I'm Max Tomlinson.
Our top news story tonight. Jam News can exclusively reveal that yet another well-known TV presenter has been outed as a potential paedophile. Now, we do not mean to cause alarm, but their full identity has not yet been revealed. Awaiting arrest, but an unnamed source has said they apparently work in the newscasting facility at a well-known Northwest company. Here's Max with more.
In other news, former President Jimmy Carter has sadly passed away at age 100. I would like to say, on behalf of everyone here at Jam News, we send our condolences to his wife. I'm sorry. I've just been informed that First Lady Rosalind Carter sadly passed away on November 19th, 2023, at the age of 96. I would like to say, on behalf of everyone here at Jam News, our condolences are sent out to her husband, President Jimmy Carter. What do you mean he's dead too?
In political news, tech overlord and professional shit-stirrer Elon Musk has reasserted his backing for Reform UK. However, he stated that he doesn't believe Nigel Farage has what it takes to be leader. What do you think, Max? Wonderful. Now, Reform UK were actually quick to rebuff the criticism, stating that Musk's issue wasn't with Nigel's ability, it was merely the title of leader. Now, following internal review, Reform UK will refer to Nigel as Chancellor or Führer. In fact, Deputy Prime Minister Angela Haymaker Rayner also involved herself in the row, adding, in her own opinion, Farage is a soft southern bastard who's never known a day's graft in his life, before going back to stirring arsenic into Keir Starmer's mid-morning Ovaltine.
Even the leader of the Lib Dems, Ed Davey, released a statement saying, "I'm here too." In sadder news, the world's oldest person, Tomiko Ituka, has died, aged 116. Asked what the secret to her long and happy life was, she replied with, "Shiawase nante daremo ite nai. Hayaku dette ite." Tough words to hear. It roughly translates to, "Who said anything about happy? Now get the fuck out of my house."
Now, ladies and gentlemen, to a warning story. We've been informed by Manchester Police that an illegal batch of Botox has been found for the first time for sale on the streets of Manchester. Now, police are warning anyone being offered a cheap and easy beauty alternative to steer clear. Just say no. Now, Max has more on this story. Max.
You've
heard it here first. Now over to celebrity matters with the release of a brand new Netflix series by Harry and Meghan. The series follows them as they go about their normal lives as a suburban couple. For those interested, Meghan will also start a new weekly article in Who Gives a Shit magazine.
From one car crash to another, a Tesla truck exploded outside of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. Bystanders asked about the incident all responded in the same way. "I ain't no snitch. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas."
In spurious news, according to a BBC article, a motorbike-sized tuna has been sold to a restaurant in Tokyo for over £1 million, Max.
£1 million, you say?
£1 million.
That is impressive.
It is. Sam Adler, head of the BBC Stupid Comparisons Department, said that as the fish couldn't be compared to the size of whales or number of football pitches, motorbike-sized seemed a relevant comparison.
Well, I'll have you know, Jack, high prices have always been paid for premium fish in Japan, ever since the 1930s. I'm just glad they didn't spend it on tanks and planes.
Indeed, with the war. Now over to some medical news, Max. A woman has had a whopping 8 organs removed as part of her now successful cancer treatment. Interviewed afterwards, the surgeon was somewhat defensive, explaining it's hard enough a procedure to do sober. He was always going to take an extra 1 or 2.
Back in the US, Joe Biden has been handing out the Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honour possible. Some recipients include talented footballer Lionel Messi, talented fashion designer Ralph Lauren, and Bono. One notable recipient was Back to the Future star Michael J. Fox, shaking, visually distressed, and struggling with physical decline. Biden still managed to present the award to the Hollywood veteran. However, the night may have been a little too much for the Commander-in-Chief, because when professional basketball player Magic Johnson went up for his award, the president looked blank before shouting, "Giddy up," and jumping on his back.
Thank God it wasn't the Duke of Edinburgh.
Oh, you're telling me.
He hated basketball.
In fact, the final award went to former First Lady and presidential runner-up Hillary Clinton. Biden looked panicked and was heard whispering to an aide saying, "What? I was joking when I put her on the list. I mean, she's a woman, just like with making Kamala VP. How was I supposed to know people would take me seriously?"
Now, to finish tonight's match, we can actually share a good news story. A young boy has been rescued by park rangers after spending 5 nights, that's 5 nights, alone in a nature reserve in Zimbabwe.
That is impressive.
Well, you might say so, Max, but park rangers were quick to dismiss the achievement, saying he wasn't alone there at all. There were loads of lions and crocodiles in there with him. One expert we spoke to could actually reveal that lions are not the greatest threat in Zimbabwe's game reserves.
Is that so, Jack?
It is, with hippos of all things.
Hippos?
Hippos being responsible for more deaths every year. Now, this shouldn't be surprising. Are you surprised, Max?
I am quite surprised, actually.
Well, you certainly shouldn't be surprised, because a recent study by Harvard University found that hippos were, in fact, hungry.
Well, that makes sense.
Now, that's all from us tonight. If you stick around later, you will see us on our 11 o'clock news segment. Things get a bit raunchier, but thank you for watching, and we'll see you then. We've been Jam News. I'm Jack Russell.
And I'm Max Tomlinson. Hope you've enjoyed.
And we have to do this every day.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Right, I'll...
Right.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, excuse me.
I don't live this way. I've fished tipping point for this.